Because last session we're talking about career, now we talk about direct wealth, indirect wealth. So many a time people will ask us this very basic question. I've been doing business or working for a long time, is it good for me to switch career or start a business, or should I resign from my job and do something or invest in certain stock market, or maybe this person has been idling for a while for the last 20 years and do nothing, or maybe as a businessman, can he go back to a career and work for people? So that's a very common question to ask. And sometimes people work for 30 years already for somebody. And apparently what happened is this. After working for 30 years and we see the chart, this person is not suitable to work for anybody. And because of that, he is supposed to work for himself. And after discovering, then we will tell him that this is the one supposed to be done. And it happens. Whether or not he's able to tweak his mindset from a working adult to a business person, that's another question mark. We will not know. Hello, Joycelyn. Good morning. You just came in.
Hi, sorry.
Hi. So good. Joycelyn has improved by leaps and bounds today. Because she just had a private session with me this morning. Okay, so anyhow, going back to the question of this, I will go through this example and share with you how I analyze and give recommendation for a person in this case. So in this case itself, first of all, we need to see the person's age, 76. How old is he? Anybody?
46.
So he should be in stage 2, right? Nobody will disagree, right?
Right.
So stage 2, E. So he's over here. One look. We got the life door. Okay. Next, look at his career. Where is the career? Career is open door over here. Where is his indirect wealth? Indirect wealth is over here. So that means these 3 little boxes, we have to see his combination of that palace, and we have to see the individual door with himself. What is the relationship? So individually, we look at it. For example, this is a injury door. That means injury door, we look at black tortoise, we look at diplomat and Qi and Kui. All these symbols are telling us the situation on injury door. Black tortoise, small losses. Diplomat is a good combination. So it's a mixture of good and bad. Qi is a form of blockage, small little blockage. Kui, previous is dirty water. So generally, if we kind of feel the box number 4, it seems to be tilted on the slightly negative side. Slightly, we should not be so conclusive yet. That means we just slightly negative. Let me expand it. Slightly negative, but for injury door. That means we can kind of tell ourselves that this person's injury door may not, indirect wealth may not be so good. Probably in the scale of 1 to 10, let's say around 4. Okay, his luck is around 4. Won't be so good. So if we go to this itself, this life door, which is together with him. By the way, anyway, the injury door is also same element with him. Is wood and wood, so it's kind of like a harmony, but it's in different boxes, but it's still in harmony, so it's still not so bad. And so going back to the life door, which is the business, we are looking at 9 Earth, Bandit Star, E, and Ting. Okay, 9 Earth means low, Bandit Star lose big money, E, entangled, that means there's a lot of struggling involved. But here's the thing, E is, although it's always moving here and there, but it's always trying to support something. That means use a stem. This E is the pointer, always moving around and round and round, and it's always going up. Take note that it's always going up. So meaning that eventually this person, if based on box number 3's information, the business, although will lose money, although it's small, it's low, there is a very high chance that eventually he or she will be very successful. No, I won't say very successful, but he will be successful. Okay, but to also take note is that this is the critical factor. If you are able to kind of control the bandit star, the rest of them should be quite okay. Okay, so thing will be X previous. There's not much information that we could kind of relate to, but not very supportive like in this way, nothing much. So we just take this E as a form of key references. But on the other hand, we also can say that this business that if he or she is going into it, this is also related woman, right? Older woman. So is this older woman, let's say if he were to do business in for older woman related services or item, then it will be pretty interesting. And at the same time, this E itself is wood, belongs to the wood palace. And this E actually is very strong. Huh? It's kind of like a shining star. Okay, so in this case, it seems to be very, very interesting. But of course, we also take note, this 9 earth is already low. This wood is kind of penetrating with the earth. It makes the earth goes even down. So which means that the business, if make money, could be tiny, profit would be very tiny, won't be so fantastic. But eventually, if he or she were to go into this business, maybe still can make a little bit of money. I call it survival money. Okay, won't be strong. Anyhow, open door. Open door, he got the leader, big boss, nobleman, destroyer. Okay, destroyer, changes, gossip, scandals, blockage, enemy. Interesting, another E is here. How does the E comes in? Then we have to look at, probably we can see something beforehand. Where is he last time? He is over here. When he is in stage 1, he's over here. What does that mean? He is here with a good open door with leader. His relationship with open door, which is the career, is extremely good. But of course, with a lot of external force that is creating problem. But as a whole, he is still very good when he's very young. So after very young, when he moves on, he goes to here. 1 is producing 3. Previously was harmony. Which one is better, harmony or producing? Is it stage 1 is better or stage 2 is better? We talk about job.
I think stage 1, right?
Stage 1.
For a
Stage
job,
1.
Stage 1 is better, right?
right?
So which means that we can kind of imagine stage 1, he is having a lot of good situation as a working for people. But as we go along, his energy, his luck in this case will start to go a little bit not so good, but still okay because it's still producing thing. But the question is because now he is more to, if you talk about character, this bandit star is always losing money. He's always enjoying what he has. So likelihood he may not be able to kind of keep money. So anyway, we have kind of analyzed, finished the open door, live door, and injury. So my question now is, but let's look at it another angle. This is his money of his life. Money is clashing with him. Money is not making him enjoyable. Money makes him his energy down. That means the more money he has, the more problem he will have. Ironical, but that's how it goes. And the money is a death door. Darkness, fearless. Well, it's all the underwater, under table money, activities money. So in that case, you see, death door, what does death door stand for? Death door stands for things related to death, funeral, casket. So imagine if he were to do any business in that area. Just a suggestion, we tend to sway towards the death door. Death door may not be something bad if we look at it from a business point of view. But having said that, the death door, together with the money, it actually clashes with him. So may not be a good suggestion anyway. Just because all the box 7 is always talking about all the hidden things, darkness, which is not very fantastic. So anyhow, money is not with him. But last time when he's young, yes. It means at this point of time, we can safely say that previously when he was working, the money is always coming to him continuously. No much issue. Although it's a death door, but it's still producing because it's working. So there's no need for too much worry. But as we go along, he moves to 1 to 3. The money is clashing with him, but the job is still going to him. But here's a key thing. In the age of 47,